So get ready with your pencil and a scrap of paper. Get ready.
Sir, statue is correct. If it was Yoda, it would be correct.
Hmm. Okay, step two now.
Sir, I didn't get to see the answer.
The Enterprise of the Indies. That's the topic today. The Enterprise of the Indies. Okay, before it is we begin.
So, to be honest, sir, I got all the other words except for enterprise.
That's not a problem.
Yes, same, sir.
That's not a problem. I figured
I
it
got
might have been a little difficult.
I got
Some may have gotten it, some may not have. That's okay. Yeah.
same.
I did not get that whatsoever.
Sir, the only word that I actually got was enterprise.
Oh, okay.
The only word I actually got was off.
Sir, the 3-letter words and the 2-letter words was too hard, sir.
All right, not a problem.
Nah, Jedediah.
All right, so question.
Like, what is FO? Like,
All right, so
what are
question, class. Right. So the term the Enterprise of the Indies, does that sound familiar to anyone? Did anyone
So
read
Joshua
ahead?
saying you get kicked.
Does that sound familiar to anyone? The Enterprise of the Indies. The entire phrase.
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, not a
I have
problem.
a feeling that it was human and talentless.
So I don't even know.
All right, not a problem. So I want us to watch this video. We're gonna watch it twice, and then I have some revision questions for you all.
the discovery of America. In the 15th century, people thought the seas were filled with monsters that could swallow ships whole. And sirens that placed sailors under a spell with their songs to make them wreck their ships against the rocks. They thought the world was flat and that the seas ended in a great abyss. But the sailor Christopher Columbus didn't believe the flat earth idea, or in monsters. He dreamed of reaching India by crossing the Atlantic Ocean. He was convinced that by going this way, the journey would be shorter than sailing around Africa. Columbus presented his idea to the King of Portugal, but he wasn't very taken with it. So Columbus then went to the Spanish kings to show them his plans. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella decided to support Columbus's expedition. In 1492, he left Spain in 3 ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Niño. He took with him a modern navigation instrument which told him where he was by looking at the sun and the stars, the sextant. 2 hard months crossing the ocean went by. The food was on the point of running out, and many sailors were falling ill. Till one day, they spotted land. Columbus thought he had arrived in India, and so he called
So I think my internet sticking or I don't know.
Oh,
Eric.
all right. Try to restart the router.
Very friendly towards Columbus. It was
If the internet get in trouble.
Columbus didn't know it at the time, but it was actually a meeting between 2 different worlds. Years passed, and nobody realized the truth of this great discovery. Until the Italian Americo Vespucci worked it out while he was drawing the first maps of the New World. That's why America gets its name from Americo Vespucci. If Columbus had known what he'd found, who knows what America would be called today?
All right, so that was the first showing. I'm going to do it a second time. Pay attention to the details because I'm going to be asking questions after the second showing, okay? And I'll be asking persons at random.
So you want me to do it?
Is it lagging for you all?
Yes, sir, love Barcelona too. It's good better than him.
All right, that is.
I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
All right, it's sticking for Alexander, but not sticking for. Hmm. Right, let me see. Okay, I will. And funny enough, when I showed this with 221 the period just before them get no issues, But then again, ooh, I'm gonna drop the link there. Will the Hoy.
So I have it already.
All right. So, well, I'm gonna stop presenting. I'm gonna let you present them. Have fun.
The discovery of America. In the 15th century, people thought the seas were filled with monsters that could swallow ships whole. And sirens that placed sailors under a spell with their songs to make them wreck their ships against the rocks.
Sir, honestly, Barcelona is worse.
And everything's sticking and they have audio sticking
They
as well.
thought the world was flat and that the seas ended in a great abyss. But the sailor Christopher Columbus didn't believe the flat earth idea, or in monsters. He dreamed of reaching India by crossing the Atlantic Ocean. He was convinced that by going this way, the journey would be shorter than sailing round Africa. Columbus presented his idea to the King of Portugal, but he wasn't very taken with the idea. So Columbus then went to the Spanish kings to show them his plans. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella decided to support Columbus's expedition. In 1492, he left Spain in 3 ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina. He took with him a modern navigation instrument which told him where he was by looking at the sun and the stars, the sextant. 2 hard months crossing the ocean went by. The food was on the point of running out, and many sailors were falling ill. Until one day, they spotted land. Columbus thought he had arrived in India, and so he called the people in these lands Indians. But Columbus had arrived in a new world, America. The indigenous people were very friendly towards Columbus. It was a meeting of different cultures. Columbus didn't know it at the time, but it was actually a meeting between two different worlds. Years passed and nobody realized the truth of this great discovery until the Italian Americo Vespuccio worked it out while he was drawing the first maps of the New World. That's why America gets its name from Americo Vespuccio. If Columbus had known what he'd found, who knows what America would be called today?
So thank you so much there, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Bosland. All right, so that being said, what is going to happen is we're going to start doing some, or looking at the revision questions. So let's get cracking. I'm going to be calling persons at random. So, going to start off with, let's say, Mr. Zeng. Question 1. What shape did many people believe the Earth had in the 15th century, and what would happen if they traveled too far? So, Mr. Zeng, quickly on the ball, let's go.
So they believed the Earth was flat,
Right?
and when they sail off to the edge, they would fall off into the abyss. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that did actually fall off. Okay, Mr. Allen, question 2. What other beliefs did they have about the seas?
Sir, I think he left.
Son of a gun.
So I could answer.
Yes, please do. What other beliefs did they have about the seas?
They believe it had monsters in its day, sir.
All right. Nice. Mr. Ambrose did come. Sweet. All right, cool. All right. So, Mr. Allen, I guess he want to hit you a ninja. All right, no scene. Deal with that. So, they believe that, that there were monsters out there, all right? That there were creatures out there set to drive them insane and make them crash their ships. Question 3, going to be asking Mr. CL2. What emotions do you think the sailors would have given these beliefs?
They would be scared, sir.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Singh, David, question 4. How did Columbus dream of traveling to India? How did he dream of reaching there? Okay, assuming that's something in the chats. All right, so like what direction? Sailing around Africa, sailing through the sky. All right, fair enough.
Trouble. I only have 1 bar of internet right now.
Pardon, Mr. Lopez? Can you repeat that?
So he said he only has 1 bar. Looking now, lag out.
Oh, yeah, I know that. All right.
No, sir, I say my internet giving real trouble. I only have 1 bar of internet.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I realize a lot of persons in and out. All right, not a problem. Okay. So, Mr. Allen, great that you joined back. All right, not a problem. So, Mr. Singh, I was asking specifically like what direction? Like he sailed north, west, excellent. He sailed west. So his plan was to sail west in order to get to the east. Excellent, all right? Not a problem there. So, question 5. Let me see. Mr. Actually, you know what? Right. Mr. Olton. So why did he think this route was better than sailing around
Mr.
Africa? Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Just answer, you got click from the meeting, sir.